This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, we'll go to the Photoshop software. Okay, so anybody having any difficulties with the reflections, please let me know. I'll explain once again. Okay, so today we will go to the different tools. Okay, so for that we need some images. For the reference, we need some images. Okay, okay. So what are the tools are finished? So this move tool, already you people know how to use this move tool. And next we have an option called rectangular mark tool and elliptical mark tool. Okay. Next we have a tool called lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool and magnetic lasso tool. So any of these tools you can use it. Okay. So next we have finished this one, eraser tool, background eraser tool, magic eraser tool. So using the magic eraser tool, so easily we can remove the background. So what kind of backgrounds we can use it? We can remove it with the magic eraser tool only with the plain background. Okay, if I'll use this magic eraser tool, so I cannot remove this kind of background which is already colorful. Like plain backgrounds, we can easily remove it. Okay, so like that, so we need to take some other tools and all for this. We have to remove everything means, so for that we can use this background eraser tool, otherwise eraser tool, any of the options we can use it. So eraser tool, while you are using the eraser tool, always we have this opacity will be there. So how much we should erase means we have to increase the opacity like this. So I think only some few students did the assignment. Maybe I feel whoever not sent me the assignment, that means they're not understood. Okay, I should get more assignments in my class. I'm expecting more assignments. Okay. So whoever understood very well, they can send me some more assignments. No problem. You can show your creativity here. Okay. So this is the use of this eraser tool, background eraser tool and magic eraser tool. Okay. So otherwise, this tool is very easy. Polygon and lasso tool. So you can select this one, how to zoom it. Control plus. Okay, control plus or control minus. Otherwise, in the left side, we have the tool called zoom tool. Okay, I'll just zoom it wherever I want. So you can zoom it, and so easily see whenever you will use a magic eraser tool, look at this cutting option. So which is not cutted this portion properly. Okay, so what I'll do, so neatly we have to cut any of the images means what we have to do, zoom it, and one more time I'll tell you how to use this polygonal tool. Always what you have to do, this is the original image. Suppose you people are taken a project of bridal photo shoot. Suppose in the future if you are getting the bridal photo shoot project, see, this is the original image. We cannot do any experiment with this kind of image, right? So this is the original image. So always we have to take the duplicate copy of this image. So I'll go to here with this layer and right click on this. There is an option called duplicate layer, right? Always you know how to take the duplicate copy of the layer. So right click on this, there is option called, this is the background layer. How you will get the layer? If you'll go to Windows, there is option called layers. Okay, Windows, there is option called layers, otherwise you can use F7. Okay, so I will take the duplicate copy of this. Okay, right click on the layer, there is an option called duplicate layer. Okay, so I'll just taking the duplicate layer. So now what I will do, I will off one layer. So I want to edit with, I have to use only one single layer. So I'll just keep a reference here because I want to edit only this layer. So just if there is any problem happened with this layer, I have a backup of one more layer, one more file here. So that's why I'm keeping here with the background. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just I have to cut here. Which one? That is the polygonal laser tool. So this is the perfect method I'm showing you people. So whenever you take in this image, so always select neatly like this, one pixel inside, one pixel in the side. In the sense, don't take it with the background. Some of the students who have cut at the image, so neatly you have to cut like this, because somebody who is handling, if it is a any of the celebrities images and all, so that time you will get a very good amount, very good pay and all. So that time you have to make a control minus, I'll take it, F7. What I'll do, I'll just control plus. See, wherever my uh, control plus, control minus, if you do, see, slowly you have to cut the file like this. Okay. So neatly. So with the magic eraser tool, you are not able to cut the images product properly. Okay. So what we have to do, again I'm using control minus, again control minus, look at here. So again control plus. So wherever I'm zooming, so there itself. Okay. Control plus, control minus, look at here. So if I'll come down, so automatically, which is cutting over here. Okay. Neatly you can cut it. Okay. Control minus. So if we'll take it this side, automatically it will go to the left or right side. Okay. So where I have started, I will end there itself. Okay. So before that, look at here in the property window. So it is completely selected like this. So any of the portion which is going to, I have to remove it, means later with the magic eraser tool also can remove it. So before I'm going to move it to different layer or different file, so we have an option here, feather. Okay. Feather is nothing but we have to give the soft edges. I want to make this edges should be very soft, otherwise it will get a sharp edges and all. So if I have to make it with the smooth edges, so I have to give feather 1 2 3 5, up to 5 we can give it. So if I'll give it 3, okay, so 3 I have given here. So then I'll move it to different layer here. So control J. Okay. Control J, that means so it is having a smooth edge here. Can you see everybody? There is a smooth edges over here. Okay. So now what I have to do, I have to give the background color. Okay. So I have already 3 files over here. I have hidden all these layers because I have cutted this image because I don't want the same background. So I want a different background with a single color. So I'll do one thing. So this is my whatever the image I have cutted, those images here. So I'll go to the single color now. Okay. So we have a tool here. What tool? Here. After this eraser tool, background eraser tool, magic eraser tool, we have a tool called paint bucket tool. What is the shortcut of this paint bucket tool? That is G. Okay, everybody can hear my voice, right? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Anybody having facing any issues, please let me know before itself. Okay, so we have this paint bucket tool. So we'll go to this paint bucket tool. So if I'll select this paint bucket tool, here in the downside we have two different colors are there. One is black and white. Here two different colors are there. So I want to give some different color here. I'll click on this black and left click, so you will get these many colors. Okay, I'll click wherever I want. Okay, otherwise I want some shadings, sky blue, light blue, green blue, any colors. Okay, light color, dark colors. Okay, so I can select whatever the colors I want. Okay, so I'll select this color. I'll just give okay, and now I have to apply to the this file. So before that, I have to take, always we should keep everything in a different layers. So already we don't want this background, so that's why I have cutted this bridal image and I have kept it in a different layer. Now what I'll do, this layer we have, okay, so I'll take a new layer. Look at here in this layer option only. In the downside, we have an option called new layer. If you keep a mouse point over there, so you can see over there, create a new layer. Okay, so I'll click on this. So I can click on here, create a new layer. So in the layer 2, we have an option called create a new layer. Okay, I have taken, so you can take n number of layers over here. See, I have taken 2, 3, 4, 6 layers I have taken here. Suppose I don't want any layers like this, I'll select this layer and there is an option here, delete layer. Okay, in the right side we have an option called delete layer. Okay, again layer 5, there is an option called delete layer. Layer 4, again delete layer. Okay, is that okay everybody, how to create a new layer and how to delete the new layer? Okay, I have added the layer. Now I'm going to delete the layer. Layer 3, I'm going to delete this. Okay, so now I want only one layer. Okay, layer 2. So I'll selected this color, use paint bucket 2. I'll click on this background. See what happened. Now it is come with the light yellow color. Okay, so Control Z. I'll come back and look at here. I have selected this paint bucket tool and here opacity is 50%. So I want 100% opacity. I want bright yellow. So I'll just give paint bucket tool. So what I should do now? So where exactly it is there? So layer 2 is here. Layer 1 is here. I need to send back to layer 2 to layer 1, right below the layer 1. So what I have to do, layer 2, I'll bring it down here. Always I'm using left click only, so the thing like this. So this is the background, this is the background color like this. Okay, so like that only I can say, I can take a new layer and I want some other color. Okay, I want a color which is there in her dress itself. Okay, so can you see everybody, there is a tool called eyedropper tool. It is a, it will pick the color, so color picker. So whatever the tool I have used here, that is a color picker. Color picker in the sense, whatever the color which is there here in the jewelry, the dress, we have many colors over here. Okay, dark maroon, light maroon or golden color somewhere. So I will select this golden color, so which is mixing of many colors like this. So we have light, dark, see whatever the colors you want, you can see here. According to this, mouse point will move. So like this skin color, look at the skin color, I'll select over here. Okay, so like this. Okay, So you can select whatever the colors you want. Okay, so I'll select her dress color like this. I'll just give OK. Then I have taken already a new layer. Then directly we have to apply here. Okay, so before what we have this layer 2, layer 3. So any one color we have to keep. We cannot use both the colors, because when the layer 3 is there, I am unable to see the layer 2, what color I have. Okay, so if I want layer 2 means, that means I have to hide this layer 3. Okay, otherwise I have to hide this layer 2. Is that okay? So we cannot give the color. Suppose if I'll give the color with this layer itself, what happens? Anybody can tell me? If I'll give the color with this layer 1, if I'll add the color to the layer 1, what is the problem? Anybody can tell me?
We cannot change the color
Nitya,
later on. It will
what happens, Monal Singh? Tell me. If I'll
like
give
it
the
will
color.
stay the same color for we can't change it.
So the thing is, like, both should be there in single layer. Suppose if I'll give the color here, so everything which is there with the single layer. So I have already separated background and the character. This girl is a character. So I'm separating from background to this lady. So if the background is empty, I can place whatever the background I want. So now both the things are merged now. Again, I have to do from the procedure. I have to cut the background. I have to remove the background. Again, I have to place a different background. So better what we will do, any background we can add anytime. That means we have to keep always, everything should be in a different layer. Okay, so now I can bring the background for this only. Suppose I want a different background for this, so I'll just add a different plain color background like this. So I'll just move to, I'm bringing from here to here. Okay, so I have bring the background here, Control T and Shift. Okay, this background no need to think so much. Okay, just you have to drag it, keep it like this. Okay, so now where is my background layer? It is under this layer 1. See, look at like this. Okay, so like this you can do the changes of the layer. Okay, anybody having any doubt with this? So first we have to cut the background. So then we have to go to the paint bucket tool. So we have to cut the layer. Okay, we have to cut how much ever we want, any of the layer. Okay, then we have to separate it. We have to keep it in a different layer. So this girl, I'm keeping in a separate layer. I'm separating from background to character. Okay, so I'm keeping in a separate layer. Control J I'm using. Control J. Okay, so last session I have told already, I think with the notepad I have shown you all these tools already. Okay, how much ever the portions, if I'll select only this portion, so I can keep it like this. Control J. Okay, only this portion only which is selected. Okay, Control Z. If you did any mistake, you can do Control Z for this. Okay, so any background, sparkle background, any kind of backgrounds you can add it for this. Okay, okay, anybody having any doubt with this paint bucket tool?
No,
Anybody
ma'am, no doubt.
having any doubt with the paint bucket tool? Yes. Okay, Alisha, Yuktar. Okay, so this is very easy. Okay, so if I'll select this paint bucket tool, we don't have any much options over here, only the transparency options we have. Okay, no need to do any changes over here. So if I want transparent background, like 50% only we want, it means I'll select this layer 4 and here opacity I'll give it 50%. Okay, so we can keep two different backgrounds here. So now what happened? I have this red background also because I have given 50% opacity. So under this I have this yellow color background also. So like this, whatever the things are there in the back side, I can see all those things. Okay, because it is a uh, s- transparent behind her, some transparent plastic sheet, if it is there like that. Okay, so it will become like that. 50% transparent means it will become like that. Okay, transparent curtains. Okay, so like that. Oh, so I can she can see the what are the things which is there in the layer 2. Okay, is that okay everybody? Okay, so now so everybody know how to cut the image, how to change the background. So you already did very nice work. Okay, so next we will go to the gradient tool. What is this gradient tool? Okay, what is this gradient tool? Anybody?
Ma'am, like merging of two colors,
Whoever.
like merging of two
Yes,
colors.
yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes. So gradient is now in the paint bucket tool, you can see only single color, right? It is only single color. So in the gradient tool, we have multiple colors. Okay. So we have multiple colors which is merged, and we can customize these colors. Okay. So click on here. There is a small button that is called preset button. If you click on here, you have all these gradients are there. One is, please write it down all these options. Color hormone is one, color hormone is two, metal, neutral density, noise sample, pastel, simple, special effect, and spectrum. So we have these many colors over here. Okay, please note it down, everybody. Who is sending me the assignment? Rashmi. Rashmi did with the cloud. Okay. Okay, please note down all these options. Color hormone is one, color hormone is two, metal, noise sample, special effects. Okay. So I'll click on this color hormone is one, just give okay. And here we have the option here. You can select any of the option. Okay. So what we have to do, already I have whatever the colors I have taken here. Again I will go to the new layer, so I will select here any of the layer over here, otherwise any layer one anywhere. So you can select, you can make a new layer. Okay, so while you are using the gradient tool, what you have to do, you have to drag it from left to right. Look at here, from left to right you have to drag it like this. Okay, so it is taking 20% opacity, always 100%, please give it 100% only. So by the time you will get this kind of colorful over here. So I'm just drag it from left to right. See, from anywhere you can drag it, from right to left, left to right, from top to bottom. Okay, bottom to top, anywhere. So you can drag it. Just you have to press left click and you have to drag it like this. Okay, so like this you have to do the changes. So now it is there with the layer 5. I'll bring it down to layer 1. So this is my background, which is having so many colors actually. Okay, which is not having two colors, many colors. So okay, so after this also, now I have placed this background. So if you want to change the again background color, you can go to here and you click on any of the colors. Select this layer 5 only. Okay, I'll bring it down. So like this, you can change the color. How much ever you want, you can change the color like this. Okay, which is suitable for this. Otherwise you can go to different layers and you can do the changes of this. Okay, here in the gradient tool we have these many options are there. First one is linear gradient. Next one is a radial gradient. So if I'll click on this radial gradient, how it will come, I'll take a new layer and I'll just hide this one. This is the same thing. I have, this is a radial gradient. So here how much ever you will drag it, you will get that much big circle. If you'll make a small line over here, you'll get a small circle. So if you'll make a small line over, you'll get a small circle. If you'll drag it like this, you will get a very big circle. Okay. So how much ever you will drag, you will get a big circle over there. That is the use of this gradient tool. Okay. So like that, we have different color. This thing color harmonies too. So color harmonies too. You will have bright colors like this. Okay. You can select whatever the colors you want. See all these things for the background. These are only not with the images. You have only the plain, instead of plain background you have this different colors of background. Okay. So again we have this one that is called angle gradient. Okay, angle gradient. Again I will take a new layer. I don't want this. So this is the angle gradient. I'll hide this. See, this is the angle gradient. Okay, you will get the option like this, angle gradient. Suppose I want to change the color. See, already I have the whatever the colors I have taken. So we have these are the things like how it is created, which is having these many colors are there. So you have to change the color of this. What you have to do, you have to select like this and change the color. You can customize the colors over here. Okay, you can select it like this and you can customize the color. Okay, so whatever the things you want, suppose you want to add one points over there, and if you want to change the colors over here like this, you can change it like this. Okay, whatever the colors you want, you can change it. Okay, so wherever the colors you want, you can add the colors. Okay, so how many colors you want, you can add. So different colors. So I'll make a this is my own color. So I will make it as a new color. So this is my whatever the colors I have taken this is my color. Just give okay. See whatever the colors I have taken. Look at here. This is completely many colors, which is having many colors. Okay. So you can place the design like this. You can make it like this. Okay. So this is the background color. Anybody having any doubt with the gradient tool? So every class I am teaching the different tools. Okay, same tools I'm not repeating. So I'm remembering everybody whoever sending me the assignments. So this portion, the polygonal laser tool and magic eraser tool, with that we have the collage work. I want the collage assignment from the beginning. Next, we have the gradient tool and the paint bucket tool. So according to this, we have the assignment, the background, and here with the layers. I want to see the layers also, everybody. Please, while you people are taking the photos, this collage work, I want the layers. So how many layers you people are used? Some people they are making everything with the single layers. Okay, then who will make it separate? Oh, it's a boring job. So don't do like that. I want to see the layers, how many people are used, how many layers and all. Okay, so please send me properly like this. Okay, and okay, so we'll go to the different option. So here we have other options, reflected gradient and diamond gradient. If I'll go to the reflected gradient, again I'll take a new layer and I'll hide it, this one, the same gradient. This is the reflected gradient. If I'll drag it like this, you will have very long thing, and if I'll make it little small like this, you'll have a small lines over here. Okay, so that is okay. If I'll use a circular, you will get a things like this. If we'll drag it so much, we'll get very big circle, the small circle over here like this. Okay, so like that only we have the option called angle gradient. Okay, we have the option called angle gradient. So we'll have the option like this. If we drag it like this, we'll get this option. So like this you can do different background images and all. You can create it with the background. Okay, you can use your photos itself. Okay, So next we will go to the other option. So we have the tool called here in the preset option. There is option called metal. Okay, just give this metal option. Again, everything I'm taking with a different layer because which is not suitable. See, black and white option. This is the black and white background. Okay. So when you are having this linear color means you will get a color like this linear option. If you drag it so much, will have the option like this is the metal. So when we have to do the cosmetic design, otherwise any of the designs we have to create our own designs, uh, any of the stainless steel watch designs we have to make it. So that time any corrections we have to do it, so that time these colors are very useful. Okay, so this online marketing like Amazon, Flipkart, the photo shoot, whatever the images we have taken, for that we want some different kind of background. We're using this metal background. Okay, so here please check all these options. Okay, so next we will go to the neutral density. I will come back for this neutral density in the last. So I'll go to this noise sample. So noise sample here you cannot customize. Okay, here it is already customized. So don't we cannot do any changes with this noise sample. We have already so many colors inside this. Just go to OK. Again I will take a new layer. So look at this, how this background like this. Okay, so this is the background. We have different colors are like this. See, it's so beautiful colors which is having. So again this is the angle gradient if I'll use it. So like this. Okay, and here we have an option. How much ever you want, you can drag it that much. Okay, like this background you have. Okay, so how much of the designs you want, you can add that much. So in this we have different colors over here. So we have bright colors. So like this. Okay, so you have to match. I am showing with the only one girl. Okay, please so you can select different backgrounds like this. Suppose we have any sky background. You can try with the different background. Okay, sky background and all, it will not look that much nice. It will not look natural. Okay, only this kind of backgrounds only it will look very nice with the things because so please we have different colors over like this. So we have too many colors. You can take it from the left, right side, anywhere. Okay, so some of the portion also you can select it. Suppose in the background I will select some of the portion. Suppose I'll go to this polygonal laser tool and I will go to new layer and I will select some of the designs over here. So let me check. Suppose I will select this many areas over here. See, for this I want to add a different color. So then I will go to the gradient tool. I want a different color for this much only. See what happened? Only this much area only I have given different colors. So different designs. So you have to merge like this. Okay. Otherwise, while you are selecting like this with the polygonal laser tool, so we have the feather is 3 pixels. Instead of that, I'll give 10 pixels. Okay, so the smoothness will be more. So then I'll go to this gradient color. So I want to merge with this only. I want to merge with the same color. See the smoothness, it is not taken that much. Only very less smoothness will be there. Okay, not that much smoothness will be there. Okay, so like that. Otherwise, you can go to here. Control D for deselect. Okay, so I'll go to this one, rectangular mark tool. I'll select only half of the portion like this. Only this portion I'm selecting, and in the background, this is what I'm giving for the background. I'll take a new layer and I'll go to this gradient tool and I will add this. Look at here. So this background is different and this portion is different like that. Okay. So like that we can add using this polygonal lasso tool. So we can select how much ever the area I want. I can take new layer. Again, I'll go to the gradient and I'll give a different background for this. Okay. See, now we have three different things over here. Even for this selection tool, Control D. So whenever I'm giving this selection tool, suppose I'm selecting only this much area now. Control D. I'm selecting only this much area. So I have already two different backgrounds are there. Even for this, I will give the pixel around 10. I'll give 10 pixels. One second. I'll give 10 pixels. Okay, so how it will look? Let us see. So not having much difference. Okay, I'll go to here. Next option, elliptical mark tool. In that only, so rectangular mark tool is there, elliptical mark tool. Let me check if I'll take the feather like this. I have taken this oval shape. So I'll go to this, only very little smoothness has come. Can you see everybody? The outline which is come with the, which is not having sharp edges over here. Okay. So like this, we can give the different background with one single file. Okay. So how much ever the area we are selecting, only that much only the gradient will apply. Okay. So again, we have one more interesting tool over here. So the last one, this is the gradient. This is one transparent pastels. So how it is different? Let us see. Look at here. These many portions are having the color, but these portions are completely which is transparent, which is not having any colors over here. So if I'll select this one, what happens with the single layer? So I'm having already many gradients over here. So in the same gradient I can apply the, in the same layer I can apply the different gradient, because this is the transparent gradient. Look at here. So here we have the whatever the gradients, so it will apply with the single layers. No need to create with the different layer. So you will have a options like this. Okay. You will have the option like this, and we can add how many designs we want, how much ever the designs we want, we can add it. Is that okay, everybody? So I want some assignments with the gradient tool also. So whoever done today assignments, whoever today submitted the assignments, they will do it. But what about the other people, whoever not done till now? Okay, so this is the gradient. We can apply it. Already the gradient is there, so we can apply on that itself. Okay, so whatever the gradients we want, we can add it, those gradients. Okay, so now one more last, please check with other options also. Special effects we have, so special effects also the same thing itself. So I'll take a new layer, and we have the gradient like this. This is a special effect gradient. In that we have this radial options. Okay, and angle gradient like this. Okay, so you'll get a black and white effect with the back side. Okay, and angle gradient. Okay, so here we have one more gradient like this. okay, which is having the transparency in between. So there is a transparency is there in between. Okay, the color is there, next the transparency, color transparent, like that. Okay, we can change the color also in between. Whatever the colors we can select it, we can add the colors, it will change. Okay, so I'm not adding any colors. Okay, so please apply it, otherwise I have to take a new layer. And one more options we have, so that is called last one. This is the color. So here, look at here in the starting, which is very transparent here, and here we have only this portion only we have the color. So again, this is the same thing that what we have saw, the transparent color mode, the same thing only. So we can apply the colors like this. Okay, so whatever the colors designs we want, we can apply it. So these are the colors. Suppose if I'll take this any sky background image, suppose I want to make a rainbow here. Am I audible, right? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Some students sending me the messages. Who's this? 966. Are you joined? No. What's her name? 966 number. Okay. So for this, I want to apply this kind of gradient. So which is, look at here. So naturally, I have to make the rainbow. Control Z. It is going till here, somewhere here. So I'll make it transparency like this, only 10%. So better what I have to do, always we have to use the different layer, because I cannot use the transparency for this. So already it is there in the background layer like this. I'll go to the new layer and I'll go to this gradient, and we have this rainbow effect. From wherever you want, you can take it. From, it should come from down to top. So like this. So what I'll do, I will make the opacity should be less. Okay. So yeah, somewhere here. So I'll make only 10%. See here, 25%. Just check how much ever the rainbow should visible. Okay, it will be not so much bright. So only this much only you can see it, right? So only how much ever the rainbow you can see it. Only that much only. Like whoever done the collage work, so with that you can add the rainbow. See, I have given 40%, 50%. If you give, you will have a very bright rainbow like this. So please make it something natural. So only 30% or 40% is enough to make the rainbow design. Okay, so like this you have to use, like utilize the tools, whatever the gradient tools and paint bucket tool. With that we can do many designs. Okay, so next we have an option called here, what is called neutral density. So neutral density is nothing but it is a completely transparent tool. We have very we don't have any colors over here. It is completely a transparent tool. So where we can use this neutral density, suppose we have any background like this. Okay, yeah, so we have the background like this. I want to highlight only this girl. So what I'll do, I'll go to here, neutral density. Look at here, any of the neutral density, the starting is little dark and everything is completely transparent over here. So I will select this much, and here no need to take a different layer. So I'll apply for this layer. I want to make this background should be little dark. So I'll bring it. Let us see what kind of gradient I'm taking here. So the first one I will take the linear gradient. So I'll drag it from, so it is applying not so much, only very less. So I want to make it the background little dark. Okay, I want to highlight. See, if you want very less means you have to drag it like this. Okay, so drag it from the outside like this, only little portions only it will apply, so otherwise so much gradient it will apply, so like that. Okay, like this. See, if I'll make it like this, it will come like this. See, so much things I have to make it. We can change the color also, suppose we want to make the color changes. Okay, so I'll select like this, and any of the color, like sky blue color. So sky blue with the gradient like this. So control minus from down slightly it should come like this. So how much over the area I want, only that much only I'll bring it. Okay. So this is the use of the gradient tool. Okay. So like this, how much ever the things I have to make it, so that much only. So better keep it with a different layer also, no problem. I'll go with a different example. Suppose I want to make this sky dark. Okay, so I have taken this sky already, so I can go to this only, any gradient I can take it, so which is less transparent. See here, I see like this. So before is like this, it's very bright. Any of the image I want to make it little dull like this, I can make it. So and later you can reduce the opacity like 50%, not taking. Okay, so while you are selecting like this, so okay, in that only we have less gradient will be there, we have more gradient. If it is a more black portion is here means that which is having more gradient, here we have the less gradient. Okay, so if we'll apply one more time it will become little dark. Okay, which is very bright over here, so I want to make it little dark. So here this grass is also little bright, so I want to make it little dark. So like this you can make the image like this. Okay, is that clear everybody? You can take a different images, so you can experiment with that. Okay, so we have different images over here. You have to select like this. So you want to make this image completely cloudy. Okay, so like this, how much ever the things you want you can make it like this. So dark, any image which is over bright, so that also you can make it. So completely the image is, it was very bright like this, now it is dark like this. Okay, anybody having any doubt with this gradient tool? Anybody? Otherwise I will only ask some questions. Tanisha, let us see who are not submitted the assignment. Yuktar, Angela, this is your first class. You have any doubt? Smira Shetty. Yeah, tell me, Angela. You have any doubt?
No, ma'am, but I need to again see the recording of the class. And
Okay, okay. So please try to practice. Okay, you have any doubt, please message me. Okay, Alicia, some students they're not given me the assignment. I think Prachi Jain, Smira Shetty, Roshni, Punita, anybody having any doubt? Tell me,
Ma'am,
anybody,
I've
please.
given
How
you.
many gradients? Yeah, okay. Uh, le- okay, tell me. Like how many gradients we can use together? Can we use all the gradients together, or only some gradients only we can use it? Anybody can tell me?
It's like we can use how much ever we want. Uh, with the like we can use a prominent solid color, and like we can use the transparent gradient also. And like how much ever we want, like we can use according to our will and wish.
Yes, yes. Yeah, we have to keep always in a different layer. So how much of the gradient we want it, we can use it. Okay. And yeah, anybody having any doubt? So you people can take any of the background, okay? Any of this scenery background, or any of the bridal background like this, okay? You can make that image which is having different background. You can cut the image and you can change the background, okay? So just please experiment with the different background, okay? So yeah, only that much only we can do it. Anybody having any doubt with the paint bucket tool and gradient tool? So these two are very simple option, okay? So which is not having much things over there. So we will come back for this again. Gradient tools are very important. We can use this gradient tool again on the text again, like how much ever the portions we can select it, only that much portions only it will apply, okay? We can apply for the images also. So many of the things you can see with this gradient tool, okay? So which is very important, please practice everybody gradient tool and paint bucket tool. So anybody having any doubt with this tool, I will explain now itself. Anybody, I want to show it once again. Anybody? Roshni, Haridas, Arunima Baidya, Anisha Shrikar, anybody having any?
Ma'am, if you could explain the paint bucket
Even if
tool
you could
one more
explain
time,
the
maybe.
paint tool one. Okay, I'll explain. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay, so we'll go to the paint bucket tool, okay? So what we have to do, so we have to always separate it like this. So any layers we don't want, I will select this layer and I'll delete this, okay? So I'll press shift. Now I don't want so many layers, so I'm using the shift and left key. I'm clicking everything. I'm selecting these many layers. So I have selected this many layer. I'm going to delete now. Okay, so what you have to do, I have selected from this background, so I have taken a different copy over here. Okay, so I made it separate. So you have to select it with the polygonal laser tool and you have to make it Control J. So automatically it will come with the different layer. So like this, Control J. So I'll go to this paint bucket tool. So if you click on this gradient, sometime in the system it will show only here the first tool, otherwise it will come like this. We have inside this, we have two different tools. Okay, some students I know they're not open the Photoshop still now. Okay, please, I'm telling for them again, so they will think that it is only what are the tools which are visible here only. Not only the single tool here, inside this we have so many tools are there. So okay, so we'll go to the paint bucket tool. So before that, I have to give the background different, and this girl should be in a different layer, so I'll keep both the things in a different layer. So why we have to use always the layers? So if in Photoshop we have a very good options that we have to keep everything in a different layer. By the time we can do any changes. Okay, suppose I want to change the background, I want to add with the same background I want to add a different girl. So that time I can hide this girl, I can hide this girl and I can add this background for this. Okay, so like that, so we can add whatever the backgrounds we want. Okay, so that's why we have to keep everything in a different layer. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll take a new layer, and we have an option called paint bucket tool. Okay, so paint bucket tool, how you will get the color? In the left side we have the background color and the foreground color. I'll click on here, and we have different colors over here. I'll select the color, and so with the different layer, I'll click on here paint bucket tool. So I'll just layer 14 should come down below her. Okay, so this is the thing that you have to think in front of you. If the wall is there, that means we are not able to see you, right? The wall should go back of you, so then only we can see you. Correct, so that's why that is the concept actually. So the background should go back. Okay, so then only we can see the character easily. So like this, you can bring it up also, you can send it back also, so like that. So we have different concept like this. Okay, if I don't want the layer, I'll just delete it. Okay, understood, right? So like that we can add whatever the backgrounds I want. See, whatever the backgrounds you want, you just opacity will be 100% like this. Any background templates, this is the templates I have added here. Background background templates also you can add it, otherwise you can add the single color. Okay, otherwise you can go to here, there is an option called gradient tool. Inside this we have multiple colors are there. If you'll go to this preset option, you have these many options are there. Okay, then you have to save the file. Is that clear, everybody? Anybody having any doubt? Okay, I feel nobody having any doubt. Okay, so
Clear,
what we
ma'am.
will do next? Yes. Okay, so today what we will do next, we'll go to some bridal photo shoot. So now I want to make the image. Okay, the image like this. So I have some bridal, you have to download some of the bridal images like this. So whatever the background image I have taken here, it will come with the background which is locked. Okay, so that's why we know we should not disturb this background layer. So this is the original file, so we have to take always duplicate copy of that layer. So we will go to some of the tool. we have three different tools are there. One is dodge tool, burn tool, and the sponge tool. Okay, so what is the use of this tool? So all the tools in the Photoshop which is doing a different job. Okay, so here I'm not telling you people any collage work or anything. So already we finished the last three classes collage work. Again we come here with the background changes and all those things are happened. Okay, so we are doing now dodge tool. Please write it down. Okay, who are attending the first class, please write it down all these tools, because please completely don't depends upon the video. Sometime the recording will not happen, means you will not get the videos. Okay, so please write it down all these tools and all. Dodge tool, burn tool, and the sponge tool. Okay, in front of this, these are the shortcuts. Okay, dodge tool, burn tool, and the sponge tool. Okay, any of the image we have to make it. Okay, we have to make it more brighter, more dark, so that time we have to use this tool only. Okay, so we'll go to the dodge tool. So what I did, so I have taken the duplicate copy of this tool. So what I'll do, see already this image which is already with having lot of makeup over here. So still I will add some of the makeup. Okay, so this image which is little dark over here, any of the image we want to make it bright to dark, so those things and all we can make it with this tool. Okay, dodge tool and burn tool now. So I'll just take the duplicate copy of this. So I'll go to here dodge tool and look at the exposure here. Always whatever the tools you are taking, so in the property window, you have option called here exposure, opacity, all these options you will get it. So I'll go to this exposure and 30% it is there. So I'll keep it only 20%. So I'll just take the duplicate copy of this. So I'll make it little bright. Okay. See, always don't see here the patches over here. Okay. So just control Z. Okay. I'll just give only 10%. So here we have the brush size over here. So always take a smaller brush size. See here. Only very less brightness you have to do it. Don't do so much bright and all. Only how much ever some of the images, like sometime you will also take in the with the mobile, you will take some photos which is coming very dark, so that time you have to make that image bright. So this is not the app what you have learning, this is a software. Okay, some students they are telling that with the app itself we can do all these things. So this is the software. Okay, so slowly with the 10% exposure you have to make the files like this. Should not come patches everywhere. Okay, only how much ever the portions you want. So like this. Look at here. So before, okay, so wherever you want. So if you'll give so much bright means it will come like this. Patches will come. Okay. So always with the less exposure, 5% also if you'll give it also no problem. Okay, 5% exposures you have to use the things. Okay, so otherwise this image has not come properly. I'll just delete this one. I'll just take the duplicate copy of this and okay. So now I have to highlight the ornaments. So what I'll do, I'll go to this polygonal lasso tool and I will select this, how much ever the portions I want. Okay, I can select like this. Control J, it will come with the duplicate background like this. Okay, so only whatever the selected things I will go to here. Then here we have an option called dots tool. So only I have to highlight how much ever I want. Okay, so which is possible. See, I'm highlighting only this. Okay, so before it is dull like this. Okay, I'm just making more bright. So you can keep it with the different layer, otherwise you can do it with the same layer. I'm just showing the difference, like how it was before, like now what are the changes we have done. So I think you people have seen many of the like outside in the magazines or somewhere like in the hoardings and all. So some of the bridal photo shoot or any jewelry photo shoot, they want to highlight their jewelry. So that time what they will do, so they will make the model with the dark models they will use, and they want to highlight the jewelry. So that time they will make it more bright like this. So you can select it like this, how much ever the slowly you have to make only the jewelry portions. So just you can make it little bright, no need to do the model bright. So only the jewelries I'm making the bright. Okay, see how much ever you want. You have to use always left click. So please use the left click. So what is the difference? Before it this is the original image, after doing the changes like this. Okay, so this is the thing. Okay, here I am highlighting only with the jewelries. Okay, is that clear everybody? So
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is the use of this tool, DOS tool, to make image bright. So with this, I have to make the this image also, this girl also, I want to make it bright. So I'll give only 5% exposure. I'll just increase the size of the brush. So you can increase the brush size like this also. Otherwise, we have this flower bracket. So I'll just make it like this. See, look at here. Overall, then you will not having any patches. So like this. Okay, so before is like this. Okay, so much brightness it has come now. So that is the thing. So complete this thing you can add it. So I'll reduce the brush size if I want to make this dress, and this borders and all I have to make it more bright. So that time also we can make the bright here. So what happens in the bridal pre-wedding shoot or any bridal shoot and all, so they will, nowadays it is a very fashionable fashion, like they will make a order of this bridal photo shoot and all. So there sometime there is a mistake will happen actually. So some backgrounds will become dark, otherwise the dress will become dark. So those things, everything in the film industry everywhere. So any of the things, corrections we cannot do all the times, again and again we can do the shootings and all. So here we can do the editing with the Photoshop. Okay, see now the image is looking very bright. Okay, don't make her hair colors and all white. Okay, so hair and all don't make it white, only wherever necessary. Okay, see the complete image is now become bright over here. See, I have given only 5% exposure, so don't give so much. See the before it is looking very dull, but it is looking elegant. So here it is looking very bright. So this is the image. Okay, so I have not did this bright. Okay, so like that. So for this image only, so you can use the gradient tool. So now I'll use the gradient tool. I'll just use it like this. Now for this background little dark, I'll make it. I want to highlight Okay, so like this. See here, like this you can make it. Okay, so now we can add some brand name or something. So while I'm doing the text tool, I'll teach you people how to make the designs and all. Anybody having any doubt with this tool, so please write it down. The tool name called dodge tool. It will make image brighter, so we can use it on this bridal image. Otherwise we can go to the sceneries. Okay, any of the dark sceneries we will take it. Okay, so this is very dark image, so I'll just take the duplicate copy of this. So I'll go to exposure, I'll just keep 10%, and I'll just increase the brush size. So always use a left click. See here, the image is become brighter. Okay, to make image brighter, darker, so wherever we need it necessary, so there itself we can use it. Okay, always keep a copy, by the time you can see the difference. Okay, so here before it was like this, so now it is become brighter. So any of the images already you have taken the photo shoot, or in the mobile itself you have taken any of the things, so those things also you can do the changes here. Okay, so like that, take a different background. So look at here, this is the background. Shit, I have not taken the duplicate copy of this. Take this, and here I'll increase the brush size. See, wherever the portion, which portions I have to make it bright, only that portions I'll make it bright. Okay, see, if we'll increase the brush size, so then what happens, equally it will come brighter. So but when we are doing the bridal jewelries and all, so that time we have to, each and every ornaments we have to make it, means, so that time we have to slowly, we have to make the design like this. Okay, so this kind of backgrounds and all, you can increase the brush size, and like this you can make it. See, before it was like this, so they are they, why they made it here, this portion they made it dark, so they want to highlight this waterfalls. Now with my image, everything is bright. I think you can see some of the HD images in the television. HD files, otherwise HD movies, and HD serials. Okay, HD channels we are available nowadays. So which is very bright actually. So which are very bright, colorful. Okay, so we can make it like this only. So you will get a very bright greenery kind of things. You will get it. So how much ever the bright you want, you can make it. So like this. So much bright. Okay, so like this. So before it was like this, so now the image is like this. Okay, so everything which is possible with the dodge tool. Okay, is that clear everybody? Anybody having any doubt with the dodge tool? So assignments are increasing, everybody. Okay, every day I want the assignment, I'm noting whoever sending me the assignment, 6 to 7 girls are everything which is available in the messages. Okay, whoever sending me the assignment, so everybody, tomorrow again I will teach the different tool. So for that, different assignment will be there. Already 3 classes are over, that is which you having different assignment. So you have to submit. Okay, some people still they're not opened the Photoshop. Other some students they are not downloaded the Photoshop file only. Okay, so please start it from today. Okay, till you have this weekend, till you have time. By the time, so you can send me all the assignment. Whoever done like already sent me the assignment, please go for these assignments. Okay, so I'll just close the file. Next, we will go to the different tool that is called burn tool. What is the use of this burn tool? Okay, so already the model is very bright. Suppose I will take this model. Okay, so which is very bright. So I'll just take the duplicate copy of this and I want to make it dark. Okay, I want to make this dark. So I'll go to this duplicate copy and I'll make it here exposure 50% we have. So I'll just give only 10%. So only some portions I want to make it dark. Okay. So what I did, I made a dark. Okay, only 10% I have given. See here. You want to make it dark. So that time you can use this option. So it is completely dark. Before it was like this, now it is become dark. So like that, whatever the images we have done here, for that only, so we made a very brighter over here. So for that only, if we want to make it dark, so again we can go to there. So okay, I'll just increase the brush size. So I'll make it again dark. Okay, how much ever the image, how much ever I want, make it dark. Okay, so now I want to highlight only the waterfalls. So I'm making everything dark. Okay, so before it is like this, still we have this little bit bright over there. Okay, so slowly only 5% or 10% we have to give the exposures and we have to make the changes. So now wherever necessary their brightness is there. See like this. Okay, I'll just delete this layer. So what I'll do, take the duplicate copy of this layer. So again I'll go to this polygon or lasso tool. I'll select this ornament, control minus, and I will keep everything with the different layer. So I will select like this, control enter, and feather is 10 pixel we have. So I'll make it 2 and control J. Control J if I'll make it means. So what happened? It will come with the different layer. So I will select this layer. Okay. So already I have taken the copy of here. So I'll make this layer completely dark. Okay, I want to highlight this ornament, so that's why I have taken with the different layer. So before itself, so I'll make it this model completely dark. So I'll go to this burn tool. Okay, so burn tool, I just make it dark. So completely dark now. So what I did, only the ornament is bright. Okay, so what happened here, only the bridal here it is dark, only the ornament is bright. Okay, so because I have taken this image like this, okay, so we have to highlight wherever the ornaments is there. I want to highlight it, so that time we can do this changes. Is that okay, everybody? That is a use of the burn tool. Even any of the images which is very bright, so we can make it dark also. So like this, duplicate copy of this, and burn tool. So here, see here, again we can make it this portion very dark. Exposure, if we'll give 20%, 30% like this, so then it will come more dark. So like this, okay, the complete file will only it will change, so it will give us some different look. Okay, so the reflection, everything. Okay, any of the image you want to make it bright or dark, so you can use this tool. Is that okay, everybody? Anybody having any doubt? So always take a new layer, because after some time, see, I don't want this image, means you can hide it. So you will get a this natural file like this only. Okay, so you can delete it. So keep always everything with the different layer. Okay, now, so everywhere you have the use of this polygonal laser tool. Always it is useful. Okay, so always just take the ornaments, any of the ornaments you have to cut. So that time you can use this polygonal laser tool, and so how much ever the things you want, you can cut it like this, and you can do the changes of this. Okay, so like this, Control J, you can make it, and you can keep the files like this. So you can keep it whatever the files you want. So always keep everything with the different layer. So, and whenever you cutting the things, so don't give feather so much, give only 1 or 2 pixels are enough. Okay, is there any doubt, anybody having any doubt? I'll clear now itself. Anybody having any doubt with the this thing, uh, like burn tool and dodge tool? So any of the backgrounds you can take it. Okay. So to make any of the images bright or dark. Okay. So any of the backgrounds you can take it. Okay, so any bridal images, you will get a good HD images, you will get it in internet. So you can take a HD images and all, you can keep it like this. So you have to make it image bright, and still you have to make it some more dark. Already we have done with the bright here, so I'll just make it, so I'll make it more dull. So like this, slowly I'm clicking one. See now, before how she's, so more than that, it is dark here now. But we have not did anything with the ornaments. So ornament is as it is. Okay. So like this. So any of the images we have to make it dark, bright. So we can use dodge tool and burn tool. Is that clear, everybody?